Hi, I'm Alexa, and the story that I chose to do for my first reading log is Shoe Magic. So, Shoe Magic was written by Nikki Grimes and illustrated by Terry Widener, and it was published by Orchid Books. The copyright date is in the 2000s, so it's been around for a few years, but it's still a great book. The genre I felt was poetry and contemporary realistic fiction. So, the summary basically tells you that it's going to be poetry throughout the book, and then I saw quite a bit of contemporary fiction in it also. So it has 30 pages, and the appropriate age I felt was the junior level, so 3rd to 5th grade, somewhere around there. So the story uses different characters for each shoe and explains what the character does. So the shoes go with the character's passion and their dreams. The setting is different with each shoe. For example, there are flippers underwater, golf shoes on a golf course, and then skis on a mountain. The characters don't have very much interaction with each other than on the hiking trail or the golf page. So the golfers explain how one golfs while the other one's the caddy, and how the next week they'll switch and the other one will be the golfer and the other one will be the caddy, and how they wouldn't want it any other way because they're both getting better and that, like, by doing it that way. Each character feels confidence, and I felt like that was definitely one of the themes in this book. The other theme I felt was dreaming. So throughout the book, confidence is expressed and shown through the different shoes. Each character feels comfortable and confident in that shoe and with their passion, and they go for it. They achieve their goals. They will do anything to make themselves better. And then dreams was another theme, because they are chasing their dreams and they're going after them to achieve those goals. The book goes with what they're passionate about and what they want to do with their lives. And the book shows how every child has something that they love, and even if they don't know that they love that one particular thing at the beginning of their lives, as they begin to grow and as they get older, they discover that they have different passions and hobbies. Okay, so another thing that I really liked was on this first page. It's called the shoe rack, and it talks about how the shoe rack is stacked with promise, with dreams waiting to wake, and what you do, where you go, and who you grow up to be depends on the steps you take. I felt like that was really good, especially in a children's book, because it shows those kids that whatever they put their minds to, they can achieve, and whatever they desire to be, they can do that. Like, there may be obstacles along the way, but just like a shoe closet, if you pick out one pair of shoes and it doesn't match your outfit, then you're going to change your shoes. Or if you're going bowling, you're not going to wear a pair of flip-flops like you're going to go to the beach and go swimming. So just like different things like that. And if one pair of shoes doesn't match, then there's so many other pairs of shoes out there that to discover or to try on. So you can mix and match them. You can wear some for a little while and then get a different color. You can do whatever you want. No matter what you dream and believe, you can achieve. So I really liked that. As for the illustrations, they used a lot of bright and fun colors, and as you can tell up here, they used fun fonts for all the different titles. They used the same font, but they used different colors, and they just made all of the characters look happy and content, and just different things throughout the book that are really fun. you can see down here they put like the little people, and then they have another little picture over here. So I felt that this story would be great to share with kids because it shows you can achieve your dreams, and that all of these kids had a different passion, and that didn't stop them. Just because someone else has a different passion than you or is good at something different than you, that doesn't mean that you should try to be better than them. You should do what you feel you are best at or what you want to do with your life. Not everybody's going to be good at the same things. Not everybody's going to enjoy the same things. You just have to go after what you like and do the best in what you are passionate about. So, this kind of reminded me of when I was an 8th grader. I loved volleyball, and I was going to play college volleyball, and I wanted to be the best. So, of course, I spent every day in the gym. I wore my volleyball shoes 24/7. I'd wear them around the house. I would always put my knee pads on, of course, too. You can't play volleyball without knee pads. Come on. So then I would wear both of those everywhere. I'd always be in the gym, always be in the weight room. This was right before my freshman year. I was going to be the best. So once my freshman year came around, of course, I loved volleyball, but I also began to love softball. So I kind of had to choose during the summers which one I was going to play, because to play traveling team with both was a lot. So I made the decision, and I actually stopped playing volleyball my junior year, and everything was softball from there on out. I switched my volleyball shoes out for my softball cleats, and my knee pads out for my bat and my glove. It was me growing up. It was me changing my passions. Like you change a job, it was a lot like this story. You don't have to stick with the same thing. You can change your mind, or you can do something different than what everybody else was doing. All of my friends played volleyball, and I decided to play golf. So that was one story that I felt connected to this story also. For the strategy or activity, I feel like you could do a lot with this book. You could have a talent show. If you have a lot of time, you could have a little talent show or a little show and tell where each kid like draws a picture or brings an item of what they're passionate about or what they love to do, and they could tell a little bit about it. But if you don't have the time for that in your busy class day, you could also do something where they write down what they're passionate about, how they do it, what they like to do. Or you could have them explain it in steps, and then you could have them, write down something that they've seen somebody else do that they thought was amazing and awesome, or something that they would like to try. That's if you're with like a younger age group. For the older age group, you could do something where they write down their passion, what they would like to try, something along those lines, and then they could do a hands up, pair up, and they could find a friend or someone in their class, of course, and tell them what they like to do, what they're passionate about, and then the friend could also be like, okay, well, I'm passionate about this. So if someone says, so then if you write down like, I want to learn how to ride a bike, and then someone else said, I'm passionate about riding bikes, I can teach you how to ride bikes, I can give you some tips about riding a bike. That would just be a really fun activity for all the kids, and they could learn something new and find out more about the friends in their class. So that's my first reading log. Thanks.